Ho, ho, ho. Happy Monday, crafternoon. Feels kind of weird being here on a Monday. All right, let's go ahead and see if you'll be able to find me in your news feed. Like I said, this is a little different, but we're going to be here at 1 p.m. every day this week, Monday through Friday. So hello, welcome in. Welcome to the Chalet Christmas Camp, where there's no need for camping or assembling any tent. My name is Dawn Bourget, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I thought it would be fun to do kind of like a Christmas in July kind of thing. Hey, Kristen, how you doing, hon? So here I am. Hey, Evelyn, hello. How are you? I hope you're getting around a little bit better every single day. I really miss you. All right, guys, so we're doing something a little bit different here. I'm going to be right out of my routine completely, but this is going to be so much fun. So what I had in mind is to do one project every day this week, Monday through Friday, that's Christmas related. Because before we know it, the holidays will be here. I know, don't shoot me. But with that being said, our holiday book will be available for all of us as customers in September. Now, if you're a demonstrator, you get to pre-order from that holiday mini catalog in August. So I'm super excited. Like I said, that's right around the corner because we're into July already. And then, you know, as soon as September gets here, it just is like all downhill, and here we go to Christmas. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to do today. So I'm not sure if you've ever done a Z-fold card. They're actually very easy to do. But that is my project for today. Maybe you might need a little reminder or two. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. But anyway, today we're using some online exclusives, and we'll just mention this really quick because I know I mentioned it yesterday, but maybe you're new. Maybe you're somebody who's accidentally found me into your news feed. So with that being said, online exclusives, they've just replenished some new product in our online store, and that's at dawnscreativechalet.stampinup.net. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to use this suite of product right here. I know I've done a couple of lives previously, but again, maybe you're new with me and you have not. So anyway, show you really quick what this paper looks like. Like I said, it's going to be a quick sneak peek. Not really a sneak peek anymore because you can get it yourself. But anyway, I did do this the other day, but we'll just go through them so you can see every design in the package. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. Absolutely love it. And it just reminds me of doing more like landscape type cards. And with that being said, I thought, you know, a Z-fold is going to be perfect with this designer series paper. Now with the Z-fold that I'm creating today, you're going to need two pieces of the same pattern unless you just decide you'd like to break up your scenery, and that's okay too, because you know what, it's art. It's art, so anything goes. And just a reminder, as far as all those beautiful colors that are featured in our designer series paper. So we have, let me see if I can remember these. This is kind of like the color test, okay? We have Pool Party, Lost Lagoon, Balmy Blue, Misty Moonlight, Lemon Lolly. This is Wild Wheat, which I've grown to actually love. I've been razzing Wild Wheat for a while. Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, Petal Pink, Real Red, Cajun Craze, Basic Black. This is Crumb Cake, Pumpkin Pie. Oh my gosh, this is a new color we used yesterday. Pebble Path and Early Espresso. So some beautiful colors in this paper, giving you a lot of options. Now, a few weeks back, I was showing those of you who have been hanging out with me a bunch of cards that I did with this suite of product. And anyway, so sorry, I'm just reading the comments. So I had shared this Z-fold card with everybody, and the original maker of this card was Tammy White, and I just loved it, and I had to recreate it. So as you can see, basically you have to use 2 pieces of paper because this paper pack is 6 by 6. But they are such fun cards to make, and it's like an evergreen type of a fold that you can use with a lot of different things. Hey, Judy, hello. Happy Monday, Crafternoon. Welcome to the Christmas camp, the Chalet Christmas camp. Anyway, so we're going to make a card today, but we're not going to make this particular design. We're going to change it up because we can, right? So today, we're going to use for our card base Petal Pink. I know there's a smudge there. I noticed that after, and I'm going to cover it up anyway. So we're going to ignore that smudge. Anyway, so this is the pattern that I chose to use for the card today. Isn't that pretty? And because there's just a hint of the Petal Pink in it, I thought that using a Petal Pink card base would be perfect. And besides that, you guys who know me know that I love pink, just love it. So we have just a few pieces here for the most part. I think we're only going to stamp 1 sentiment, 1 color, really easy. So first of all, let's give you some measurements here. This is a piece of Petal Pink. It is cut at 4 1/4 by 11. I scored originally, as you can see, at 5 1/2, so right in half. And then I bent this backward, so you score at 2 3/4 inches. So as you're laying this on your paper trimmer, score at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4 inches on this 4 1/4 by 11 piece of paper. All right, super easy so far, right? I know you guys can handle this. And then I've also used a piece of Early Espresso cardstock. This is cut at 1 1/4 by 11. And I scored at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4. And basically what you'll come up with when you score it, whoops, there we go. I had to make sure you guys could see it. When you score it, it's going to create this kind of a funky Z. And the longer part of the Z is going to be on the front of your card. Okay? So first of all, oh, and by the way, sorry, squirrel moment. I also used this beautiful piece of DSP, and I loved this like birch tree look. And I have 2 pieces cut at 1 by 2 1/2 and 1 piece cut at 1 by 5 1/4. So 1 by 2 1/2, 1 by 5 1/4. And then the other thing that I did do is I used, oh, I should have showed you guys the actual stamp set, duh. Because maybe you've not seen it before. So this is the stamp set that we're using, the Horse and Sleigh bundle. And there are these beautiful dies that go with it. So what I did is I used this tree die right here, and I cut out 4. Now I don't know if I'll use all 4, but I wanted to draw from the colors in the paper to coordinate with it. So I decided to cut a white, a crumb cake, an Early Espresso, and this is boho blue. I just thought that gives me choices, right? And they're all set and ready to go. But anyway, this is a beautiful suite. I love this big sleigh and the horse and the die that goes with it. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just a beautiful set. Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead, let's get started. I even treated myself. I opened up a brand new seal. Ooh, the other one was getting really goopy, so I was like, you know what? Stop beating around the bush. Just go ahead, open up a new one. So anyway, I'm using my seal, and this piece is cut at, I believe, 4 by 5 1/4. Yes, 4 by 5 1/4. We're gonna go ahead and insert that on the inside piece of our Z fold, just like that. And then we have 2 pieces of the Designer Series paper. These are cut at, I believe, let me double check. You know what? The I believes is not good enough. We need true measurements. And that I forgot to write down. And I'm not thinking clearly today, so I'm double checking myself. 2.5 by 4. So 2 pieces at 2.5 by 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the seal on and stick it right on down. See, that little smudge just magically disappeared. Love that. Whoops. There we go. So come on, Mr. Seal, work along with me here. All right. Isn't that pretty? I mean, that in itself is just gorgeous. Pretty awesome. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, and then on our Z fold, the little magic that happens on here, we're going to use our 2 pieces of the birch DSP right here and right here. So let's go ahead and do that first. And I'm just centering it. It's kind of hard to see the fold there, isn't it? So basically I just wanted to decorate that little Z on there. And right along there. And then there's this piece here. Now, what I'm gonna do, I wanna make sure I don't make a mistake. So we're gonna go ahead, before we attach this, I have my Season of Cheer stamp from that stamp set and some early espresso ink. And go ahead and ink, whoops, ooh, he almost fell off. I have a couple of blocks that I really should throw in my dishwasher. And yes, I do throw my blocks in the dishwasher. It gets them so nice and squeaky clean. And then my stamp super stick. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to stamp this over to the left hand side, just like that. Perfect. Alrighty, and now I feel better attaching this to that Z fold. And there we go. Just like so. So now what's going to happen is this is going to fit inside your card just like this. So we're going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this and a little bit of adhesive on the back of this. So we're going to turn this around. A little bit of adhesive there and a little bit there. I'm going to go ahead and attach it and just figure out where you want it on your card. I think right about there. Whoops. And when you lay that Z down and fold your card as it appears, it just automatically will lay where you want it. Isn't that cool? I love it. I love Z folds. And I haven't made one in quite a while. I'm like, why? Why not? They're just fun. And they're just kind of magical so that when you set them up, you know, they just like a little masterpiece. So now on my original card, I added trees. So we need to add a couple trees, you know. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and add, we're gonna add maybe one right there. Whoops. That's what I'm thinking. And you know, my world, blue trees exist. It is art after all. So I'm looking here at my original. I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue for this because these are a little fragile and I don't want to tear them with my seal adhesive. So, and I tell you what, let's use crumb cake. A crumb cake tree, a boho blue tree, just like that. And then for my early espresso tree, I guess we'll put him right about there. So I'll need a little bit of glue on him. Ooh, that was almost too much glue. My multi-purpose glue just comes out so fast. I really have to be careful. Probably why I'm always a hot mess when I use it. All right, so there you go. There is your Z-fold card. Yeah, that's as easy as that. It's so weird to be done so quickly. So anyway, I'm glad that you guys popped on to join me. For those of you that are watching replay, make sure to do the hashtag replay. Let me know where you're viewing from. I'm going to go ahead and post this on YouTube as well. And I should also post it on my blog. I didn't even get that ready yet because I'm just not used to this whole jumping on during the week. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about this, just comment below. I'll be reading those a little bit later on. But thanks again for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow at the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, right here at the Chalet for Chalet Christmas Camp. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.